at me, yeah. Good in the bad, happy or sad. Through the love and the wars, we still settle the scores. It's alright, we can have a good time. This is the secret. This is the I love your energy. I love your energy.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of, oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ake. Ball is over the line. Can he get it through? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gabriel Jesus. Stones did well to stay calm there. Aimed at the far side. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Savinho picks it up out wide. Subimendi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Martinelli, looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva, he's a sharp little ball here.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it? Getting up there! He will be livid with himself.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ake. Tries to pass it through. Madueke. And he's in on chance! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trafford claims comfortably. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ake cuts it out. Reinders chasing after it. Now it's Savinho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva. Reinders. Knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Savinho, great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Madueke. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lewis. 60 minutes played. Lewis. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Oh, well played. Nico Gonzalez. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewis Skelly. Stones gets over and intercepts. Lewis. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. He's got away. He's had a shot!
Manchester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Ødegaard. He's in plenty of space here. He leaps for it! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Trafford to save this spot kick and his team. And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Savinho. Ake. Reinders. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The final 5 minutes. Big chance!
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Reinders gets into a good position.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Incapuyi. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
Things already rolling. Norgard, Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Savinho. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Lovely, now then. And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. That's going across goal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Lewis Skelly.
Arsenal definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Gonzalez gets across and deals with it. And it's Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Played in. Trafford claims it without any fuss. Foden. Looking to play him in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Calafiori. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel Jesus. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Madueke. Gonzalez makes the interception. Oh, what a mistake! That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Gabriel Jesus! Brilliant from Gabriel Jesus! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's picked his way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Stones. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears. It's Gabriel Jesus! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
No way through. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Not the most accurate pass. Mosquera. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Opts for safety. Semenyo. Stones. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Calafiori.
There they go, hunting again.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
He's not got that quite right. Looking for the run. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Just about up to 75 minutes. Madueke.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Stones scooting forward. And it's Ake. Well, that has not gone well. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. And he stands tall, impenetrable. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Kepa did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And the keeper's given it away. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Stones has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Semenyo has got himself a free kick. Norgard has been sent. That's the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more.
Your eye, hello tip stare, baby, me for a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ake. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now there... Ungama! They've scored! The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's on it, can he get away? Ake. Look at this, can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Has a look up and drives it forward. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Robertson. Throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That's good running with the ball. That's been slipped through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Van Dijk cuts it out. Pinches it off him. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Savinho. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Reinders is flagged offside.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ungama looking understandably energised after his goal. Semenyo does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's not an especially good pass, that. And they're back on the ball again. Chance here to counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. McAllister.
Manchester certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Flings it. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Jones. Gravenberg. Looking to play him in, and he's picked out the run. Szoboszlai, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Konate kept aware, and the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ungamar is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Szoboszlai, nicely shaped ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Szoboszlai. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lewis. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's made its way to him. Not a hint of offside here.
Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Konate. It's a good run down the right. That's been cut out, well played. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Ungamor. Konate picks it up from the goal kick. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Ruben, that's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone as far as we can go, and this will now be decided by penalties. Which way will he go? And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
McAllister is the next to run the gauntlet. 1-1. So both teams on the board. Foden is looking to do his bit. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Mohamed Salah is the man who's second in line.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Reinders, the third man up. Oh, he's missed!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Gakpo is third in line.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
This turn to level matters. And in with absolute accuracy.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Big character, big moment, big save. Savinho with the last of the first 5 penalties. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that will do it! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Soboslai! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lewis aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too.
Gakpo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Gakpo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Shot a goal! Rodri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Foden, picked out, can he finish? Ungamoa, spread out to the left. There's the crossfield ball. Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Threads one in, and that pass just didn't quite work.
Szoboszlai clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yehi tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's there!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Real chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ungamoa played out to the left flank. That's an excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Manchester have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's come to nothing. Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bernardo Silva gets over and intercepts. Yehi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no joy this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. Chance for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Konate cuts out the pass. Nicely weighted ball. Reinders providing an outlet on that flank. Marmouche. Oh, well played. Ungamoa. 75 minutes played. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Shoots! This time surely! And that's a tidy finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Soboslai.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's picked his way through. Vardio is having a shot! Ungamoa.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's cut it out. Gravenberg. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So, there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So here comes the ultimate emotional roller coaster ride at the end of it all. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
McAllister is the next man in the spotlight. Never in doubt.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This for parity. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Mohamed Salah, second to go. Oh, he's missed!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Foden, the third man up. Firm, low, telling.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
We're on to number 3 here. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
And no! An incredible miss! All eyes on him as he places the ball. So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
This to stay in it. Now there's a penalty. And the drama continues. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. And the keeper is off the hook. The rueful look says everything.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter.
Oh, he saved it! That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
So is this to be lucky 7? We shall see. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that is the end of that.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
It's alright. We can have a good time. This is the sea that keeps us stuck from the deep end. Baby, I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipated. Bakula! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Dembele! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the game's first significant moments. Oh, he's been caught up. Dembele! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Eze. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And a chance! And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. Dembele. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Havertz. Zabani. That's a good ball out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's Dembele! And that has fair fizzed.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bakula showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Havertz. Ball swung in. That has been knocked clear. Fabian Ruiz. That's a sharp pass. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Now a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Zubimendi. Calafiori. Eze. Now it's Havertz. Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Eze.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1 minute.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Zaire Emery. Can he get on the end of this? And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve.
Rice! In he goes again! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened. But
Big chance! Goal!
dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So we've reached the hour mark.
60,810.
That's been intercepted. Over to the right flank. Now this could be a chance. Bakula!
Barcola really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Ambitious ball here. Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele has been caught there, it's a foul. Vitinha!
Substitution.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Calafiori. Havertz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and as the focal point of the attack, he can't be allowed to breathe.
Oh, shooting chance! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Gabriel. Now Saliba. That's a throw. Stood up well to him there. And that's another throw. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Dembele. Dembele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gabriel. Calafiori. And it's Eze. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That has ended up in no man's land. Gabriel. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Havertz. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha, not the most accurate pass. Odegaard. Zubimendi. He's on it. A real chance! It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. So this one to set the tone. And he duly obliges.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Dembele, the next man to walk up to the spot. 1-1. And he duly obliges. Saka, second to go.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Arsenal are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. He's missed it! It's wide! And the release was not to come.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter.
Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Up steps the man with the armband.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Doué is the fourth man to step forward for them. And it's 3-3. Odegaard, the last of the designated five.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Saved! And that will be that! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Arsenal probably deserved that on the overall balance.